is Dabu 7, raising the question, who is attacking and burning down all of these egg processing plants or places that are producing eggs across the country? This being tied in, I believe, to all the food processing plants that have burnt down since 2020. We had kept track to over 100, and then I quit counting because it's obvious at that point we're under attack. Just like when you look at the grid and you see over 125 attacks in 1 year on substations, someone is attacking it. Anyone out there that wants any more evidence or one more attack or an exact count or just searching for excuses, they're not ready to face the fire, that we are under attack. And this is all about control. Wiping out all your food processing places, sending it higher. And it's record breaking. Yet the sheep just keep on pushing. This is going to catch up to us big time. And it seems to me that this is being done tactically by the hand out there. And let's not forget that we have some of these feds showing up at farms, knocking on the door and saying, hey, we just tested some of your chickens out here. They're positive for the bird flu. You've got to kill all 1 million of them or however many it is. And they have to do so like immediately. The clock starts ticking. This destroys the business. This destroys everything that the people have built. And also it sends the price of chickens and eggs through the roof. This is tactical. And someone is up to doing this for sure. Now, when we go back and we look at just the egg facilities being burnt down, we had one in December that caused $12 million in damages. It killed 250,000 chickens. That was in Pennsylvania. Right before that, in October, we had a bunch of chickens get incinerated in a massive fire in Lexington, South Carolina. And then February of 2020, a blaze at Michael Foods killed 400,000 chickens. In December of 2020, around 240,000 chickens died when a fire burned through 3 barns in Pasco County, Florida. I mean, they keep stacking up. We have Animal Welfare Institute reporting that nearly 1.3 million cage-free hens perished in potentially preventable barn fires in 2020. And that's on top of all the rest of the stuff. We don't even have the newer numbers in yet. So in California, the average retail price of eggs went from $2.35 a year ago to $7.37 this year. And you're talking about the bleached white eggs, not even your organic. They're going upwards of 10. Guys, I told you, you might want to start growing, get some chickens, all that. I said that years ago. I hope people are implementing a plan. Join me on the live streams where I break this down further into greater detail on what we can do to counter all this. You'll find links below. Dabu 7 Live, 9 p.m. Eastern, Monday and Fridays, Dabu 777. Much love.
Shalom, shalom, Yashar. I want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakadash, which are the Pele Hubitons, creating as Holy Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to your sister brothers living in this truth, and shalom to the brothers and sisters that's listening and studying, show themselves approved. Shalom. Make sure you don't drown me out. As you can see from the whistleblower, Dabu 77, Esau's coming down with great wrath on the chickens. He's coming down on the chickens, man. And then, like, watching this, I knew chicken farms were getting burnt up to the ground. And, like, that's right there got to, like, get your spiritual antennas going up, Yasharala. Like, how you letting chicken processing plants burn down to the ground? We in here in 2023. These burnt down, what, 2022? Come on, man. You gonna wait until the fire done totally engulfed them, then go put the fire out? So come on, this is planned. And then you gonna, like you can look at the chicken. Why they're taking out the chicken all of a sudden? Like, he coming down great rap. And like, he said something I didn't know. They're coming to the private farmers who have chickens and telling them, oh, your chickens got this sickness. You gotta euthanize them. I didn't know that. So when you look at it, Esau's getting rid of all chickens, man. He's getting rid of the organic chickens. And if you get rid of the chickens, you get rid of the chicken eggs. Why is Esau doing it? It's not just the chickens, it's all food processing plants. Esau's getting rid of the food supply Because he's getting ready to, because he already got food put up. See, this thing is all about the MOTB. He's about to force people into taking the device by doing what? By saying you can't eat unless you get it. And that's one of his moves he's going to make. The biggest move he's going to make in order to force you to get that. Especially like you ain't going to be able to buy or sell because you're going to need that device to access the digital currency. And then he's going to do that also with the food, man. Everybody, Americans get their comfort from food. So, you know, most Americans used to eat about 7-8 times a day. They love to eat. So when that food get taken away, Esau say, okay, for you to get your little daily ration, get some food, you got to do this. And that's what this devil's about to do. That's why he's getting rid of, you know, private farming. People, the way they can grow their own food, he's getting rid of that. He's getting rid of all the chicken farms. And then, like, the food he gonna give out is gonna be GMO based. It's not gonna be real. It's gonna be some old genetically modified stuff that's like, it ain't gonna be healthy for you, man. You barely gonna get the nutrients you need from that. So this devil, man, he's coming down with great wrath. And we see it already. He gonna do the same thing to the people. Right now, he's attacking the chickens. Devil coming down with great wrath on chicken. Look at this. And then, like, this is so spiritual, Yashua. Look at the name. I didn't even know it was a city in Connecticut called Basra. Basra is the capital city of Edom. No, Petra. If you go look that up, Basra. Then look at what else you see in here. Lebanon. That's an old ancient country over there, you know, that you'll see in the Bible a lot. Lexington. Yeah, Civil War, like a Civil War city right there, man. So, and then look at all of this, man. 250,000 chickens. Come on, that's why chicken eggs are going up. So you want to know why chicken eggs are going up? The devil is getting rid of the chicken supply. That's why, pretty much, because he said he don't want people eating meat anymore. He wants people eating bugs. So to get the bugs, you got to go get the device in your body. And that's how he's going to do it. So let's go get the scriptures on that. Let's go to the scriptures. Let's go to Revelation. Because this is what this is about. This is a move to force you into complying with the new system. Revelation 13-16. And he calls of all. Calls to mean force. How you gonna force you? Well, you can't eat unless you go do what? Both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, said he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And it's going to be that device. Make no mistake about it. They're already advertising it, and people already got that in their body already. It's just gonna get to the point where it's gonna be mandatory. When that dollar crash, he gonna make it mandatory, because this devil wants to know where you at. He want to know how much you're spending, and he wants to be able to ration out food to you. He wants to control every aspect of our lives. And the best way for him to do that is to put you on a biometric system, to know where you at, know what you're doing, know who you in contact with. You know, your device is close to this person's device, so they know where you at. So he can try to be like Yahweh. So he can try to be like God. That's what the devil trying to do, and extend his rulership. And he can't do that with all this food floating around. You know, people still got food, access to food. You know, people got certain freedoms right now. The devil's trying to reel all that back. You know, he's about to cut off food stamps. He's about to cut the food supply. And then whatever's left, he's only going to get those to those that comply with his system. And how do you comply with his system? We just read it. In Revelation 13-16, it's going to be a grain of rice. It's either going to go in your hand or in your head. They have two methods. They probably don't care which one you do, but you got to do one of them. And don't be paying attention to what do. It's sin. That don't even make sense. How you going to stop somebody from buying or selling with sin? Get out of here with that, man. It's a device. They're already, I'm about to do a lesson on that probably later on. They're already promoting it. So it's here. Ain't no, like they want to do, it's Joe. Ain't no them things. Yeah, it is. It's here. You know, you already know what I'm talking about. People that been for a minute. So let's get to this next precept. They're controlling the food supply. Look, they going after one of Jake's favorite foods, man. I love chicken. Dang, devils, why the devil gotta go? Now he messing with chickens. So check it out. This is 2nd Esdras 6-22. And suddenly shall the sowing places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. They're closing Walmarts. Grocery stores are shutting down. These stores are going to shut down. These facilities, they burning the facilities down, the food process facilities. And in a minute, the military going to issue out your rations or your supply of food. And the military going to be like, okay, they're going to do a little checker to see if you got your device. If you ain't got your device, they ain't giving you no handout. So the devil wants to do he want to do handouts. He want to hand out. And see what he going to do is, if you don't take the device, he going to say, go ahead and starve then. He going to look like, you need me. You need my system. So if you don't take this, make it on your own then. And that's why he's trying to get rid of everybody's ability to farm, collect water, raise their own chickens. He's trying to get away with that, man. He's trying to do away with that. That way, you know, he put you on your knees. He force you. So that way you come begging to him, and then you get clipped up in the system and take that device, and now you're finished, man. Now you're going to drink on the wrath of Yahweh Shah, because you just showed you didn't have faith, and you bow down to Esau. You bow down to him. You taking that device is the same thing as you like pledging your allegiance to Esau. That's why he forces all. And watch, this devil, he's so proudful, Yahshua. I can see the devil, like you say, all right, I ain't getting it. I'm making it on my own. And see, us, been in this truth for a minute, we fast. So we already been trained to go a couple days without food. And if you new to this, I recommend you start doing that, man. There's a lot of benefits in fasting. And plus, it's like training. Go a couple days without food. You know, I do like it's all kind of fast. I do like a Daniel fast at least once a year to flush all these toxins out of my body. You know, we eating all this processed food. Once a year I go like a week without eating food, a little fast, and that's to bleed the toxins out. Get your mind right, back spiritual. And it's training too. Cause then like if you went a couple days without food, you know, when they tell you, you ain't getting no food because you won't get the device, it's not gonna like hit you like that. You like, I've been a couple days without no food, man. You Most High find me something to eat. Oh well, and we're gonna resist it. Because we're already building ourselves up to resist this system that's been enacted in our face. They see for the 2/3 and they've been paying attention, ain't getting their mind prepared. Man, as soon as this thing's gonna hit them like a sucker punch. When the dollar crash and all this shit happening, and they're gonna be begging Esau for a handout. They be sticking their arm out in their head, put it in there. Just give it whatever I gotta do. As long as I get me some food, eat my cheeseburgers, and get my pork. That's how they gonna be, the 2/3, man. Us, hey, we getting ready to resist it, man. Plus, we seeing it already. The devil getting rid of the chicken farms, he already getting rid of the food. Food going up, inflation. They gonna starve out a lot of people just like that. This is off the inflation. So this is also a population control. They gotta get the numbers down because they don't have enough military to attack everybody, all these citizens. So they're gonna weed it out. They're gonna starve people out and then try to control whatever's left. That's that devil's game plan. We got a video. Let's go watch this video too. I got a video. The chicken eggs and the price of chickens are skyrocketing, man. Check this out, Yahshua.
Are you an unusual fella? So Noah, he's my Amish buddy. He runs a lot of chickens, okay? And he goes to the sale barns and all that stuff. Now, here's what he said about the chickens. He's getting $8, most he's ever got for wholesale, a dozen eggs at the sale barn right now. Just this last week. $8 at the sale barn. Chickens are going high dollar, right? And he said that he knows somebody in the chickens, that does them real heavy, that says you're going to be paying $25 per chicken coming up to just get for your homestead. You know what I mean? Like when you go to the farm and home and you guys see all those chicks, and chickens that are laying eggs are going for high dollar. So I'm just trying to give you guys a little heads up, so it doesn't catch you off guard. And maybe you can start thinking about how you're going to approach all that. Maybe get an incubator if you can and start incubating some eggs. You could turn this into a pretty good side hustle. But just like all commodities, this stuff goes up and down. But this is going to be... And there's more stuff about the food system, right, and everything that I'm going to be sharing with you guys in future videos. All right, we're in the home stretch. We almost got her tipped off. I got a chicken up there laying a $20 egg.
He about to say I got a chicken up there laying a $20 egg. Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy. So he's selling a dozen eggs for $8. It's skyrocketing, man. It's probably gonna get even more. You paying, man, chickens was going for $4 just last year. Now they're going for $25. That's about a $20 increase, man. This thing is getting real. And for the people that's like, it ain't happening. Esau won't do that. He ain't gonna do us like that. Hey, them people ain't gonna make it, man. This devil doing it right in front of your eyes. So the best thing you do is get prepared. And the best place to get prepared is to be in the secret place of Yahweh Shai. Because you can doomsday prep all you want to. And that's not gonna do it. Because Esau gonna come with that military. Like the whistleblower said, Dabu. They're coming at the people that got little farms and saying, oh, we tested your chickens, they got this. And they doing that with the cows and the pigs and all the farm animals. They're doing that. They want to make it where you ain't got nothing. To where you got to take my device if you want some food. And my stuff is GMO. I grew my stuff in the laboratory. That's how Esau getting down, man. That's why can't nobody tell me that Esau Edom is not the devil in the flesh. Look at his moves that he make. Look at everything he does. He always trying to force somebody to do something, man. That's why he the devil. And I'm so patiently waiting on Yahweh Shai to give us that power so we can overthrow this devil and to blow his stuff up. Ready for Yahweh Shai to blow his stuff up. Them nukes, that's to blow Esau up because he need to go because he do too much. He always trying to force somebody to do something. Make people eat, man. They the devil, man. Mess your food up. So they say they want us eating genetically modified chickens. They probably got chickens on steroids, all kind of stuff in the chickens. And you eat it and make you sick. Then you go to his buddy got about 8 pills for you, his pharmakia, and that makes you sick, and then you die. And then he rinse and repeat with your children. And that's what you look forward to staying in Esau's kingdom. That's his kingdom in a nutshell. So, hey, we got to get ready to resist this devil, man. The good news is that this is his last little run. That's why he going so hard. So let me go to the next precept. Because he's not going to keep making it. This devil's in his last little run, so he got to go hard because we're at the end. I'm going to go to Matthew before I go to that. Let's go to Matthew. Because what is Esau doing right now? Esau is creating a famine that Yahweh Shai said that was going to come on the land. And now we're seeing how that famine going to come. He's using the wicked that he created to do it. So it's Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation, people versus people, and kingdom against kingdom, country versus country. And there should be famines. No people can't eat, no food. And pestilences, all the diseases running around, cooking up all these, these little, sicknesses this Esau making. And earthquakes in diverse places, man. Earthquakes is going to be twofold. It's going into the uproars of the people, because people make earthquakes when you got about 200,000 people rallying against their government. And it's also going into physical earthquakes, actual earthquakes. Earthquakes been happening all over the place at a high clip, because everything coming to a head. Like it's about to be a big one sooner or later somewhere, a huge earthquake. I'm talking about rock and change the nation when that sucker go off. And then like when the dollar crashed and this famine started to really hit, because really we're in the beginning stages of a famine that Esau's creating. By him getting rid of all the food sources, like we're at the beginning stages of it. To where I could see like in a year or two, they be like, we ain't got no food. The Walmart is closing down. So they're closing grocery stores. And it's all Esau's plan to do what? To force you to take his device. He's going to use his military industrial complex to build a safe haven for those that take his device, that bow down to him. And that's how Esau, he going to use his military to saving grace. And if you don't believe in Yahweh Shai, believe in the Lord, you're going to run to Esau's military thinking they're going to save you. And they going to just knock off a bunch of jakes, man. Because we're the main people numbers they're trying to cut. Israelites, starting your African Americans, Native Americans, and your Hispanics. Those are 3 big groups right there. And then you got the 12 tribes, which you can find 12 tribes chart on any brother's page. But those 12 nations is numbers he's trying to cut. And we're the most numerous people on the face of the planet. So you're talking about a lot of Israelites is about to, go. And it's going to start it out. They're going to starve to death. Is what this devil about to do. He gonna start the third world country Israelites that's overseas, and he gonna work his way here. He already working his way here, destroying all the food processing plants. So it look like he gonna do it probably all at one time. Now that I really think about it. Let's go to Luke. Luke 21:35. And this is Luke 21:35. For as a snare shall come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Woo, what snare is that? Hey, one of them snares is famine. No food. It's a trap. Esau's trying to put everybody in the trap, take away your food, and then he gonna come in like a savior. I got a solution. I got food for you, but you got to put this in your body. You put this in your body, I'll give you some of my GMO food, and like a low-level Jake gonna take that deal. They're gonna take that deal because they don't know no better. They don't know. And see how that precept said, for as a snare shall come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Now that precept say that, but watch what this say too though. And then you're gonna understand something. Watch this. Watch what Isaiah 65:8 say. Thus said the Lord, as the new wine is found in the cluster, and one saith, destroy it not, for a blessing is in it. So I will do for my servants' sakes, that I may not destroy them all. So everybody gonna get tried by that fire. But the hopeful elect gonna call on the name of the Lord, and the hopeful elect gonna resist this devil. And because the hopeful elect resists this devil, what did Yahushua to say right there in that precept we just read? He said, do not destroy it for my servant's sake. The new wine is in there, and the blessing is in it. What's that new wine? This new gospel, the truth. The truth that you a Hebrew Israelite. The truth, the pure doctrine is going forth. And that is blessed. He said it's a blessing in it. So if you got that new gospel in you, the new gospel, you in the house of David, man, you blessed. Because now you a servant of Yahushua. See, people always ask me, but how you be out there in that cold weather preaching the word? How you going out there week in and week out? Why you doing lessons? Because of that precept right there. I want salvation. I need a hedge of protection. I need to be a servant of Yahushua, because he's not going to destroy his servants. He's not. You just heard that precept right there. I'm not going to destroy them all. So right now, what Yahushua is doing is a purge. The ones that don't want to get in the house of David, the ones that don't want to hearken to the prophets of Yahushua, he about to destroy those. Why? Because they don't know about him. They don't know the laws and commandments. They don't know what he acquires of them. They don't know righteousness. If they don't know this word, they ain't got wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So therefore, they have no value to him. They're going to just come through the ones that he do save. Come back and get it again. Then the second time, they'll get it right. This time, they've been blinded. Esau done blinded them. So they probably going to, starve to death, pestilence, judgment from all the plow off whatever little food is left. And, hey, we told them to come in this truth, man. They don't want to listen, man. They offended. Like a lot of my family, no, that's not. That is not the truth. And I'm like, yeah, you're going to find out. Because it's showing big time. And see, I love this too. If I bump down, since we talking about people starving to death, look what Isaiah 65:13 got to say. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Man, the 2/3 going to be ashamed that they didn't trust the Lord. They're going to be ashamed that they come in this truth. They're going to be ashamed they talk noise to us, talking about we crazy, we stupid for obeying the Lord. My people say that. So they're going to be ashamed when Esau come down Great Rap, do that rug pull, and he starts showing them that he the devil, and they're going to be wishing like, dang, I should have got the truth when he told me to. I should have, so at us, we're going to be rejoicing. Everybody starving around us. Everybody all got the device in their body, all messed up. Then Yahushua might have us somewhere safe. Us and our people somewhere safe. We got food, we got drink. We in there singing songs to Yahushua. I had a dream like that all the brothers in like a sanctuary. The family, like all the hopeful elect was somewhere safe. It was like a little sanctuary. I had a dream about that. And see, it might be like that. We might be somewhere good. We got food. We're going to be in there rejoicing. Where everybody outside suffering. Because they going to think, when you get that device, man, you still going to suffer. Esau still going to do you in. You might get the device in your body. Esau say, oh, we got too many numbers. We still got to cut numbers. He's going to tell you, turn around. Thank you for your services. And blah. And see, you didn't give Yahweh no opportunity to save you because you went ahead and bowed down to Esau. Esau still going to do you in dirty. Like, everybody know that coon it up and sandboy for Esau, serve Esau, it always end bad for them. Every single time. I've never seen that end up good for nobody in my lifetime. I've never seen that. Everybody that sell out to Esau, it always go bad. It might look good, but at the end, it always go bad. Every single time. Look at all them celebrities. You know? So, that's why I stay in the house of David and I do the truth, man. That's why I serve the Lord, because I need that protection. Because I see what Esau's doing. And I'm showing you what Esau's doing, man. He's taking the food away. But what them scriptures just say, man. Yahweh say, I'll feed you. And you got to believe that and trust in that too. You got to think, animals, birds, they don't work. And they get fed. You know, I got a cherry tree in my yard. And I just marvel how, like, all the animals come and eat the cherries off their tree, you know, during that season. And, you know, that's the Most High feeding them. They ain't have to go punch no clock for that. So we got to have that same mentality, man. When the system, you know, bellies up, when the system breaks, you know, don't get scared. What am I do? Where my meal coming from, man? Trust in the Lord, man. He got us, man. These doomsday preppers, they prepping for us. They preparing food for us. All we got to do is stay in this truth, stay in the house of David, you know, and be righteous to the best of our abilities is what we got to do, man. Continue to serve the Lord. And the Lord will take care of us. Because that's how He's going to show His power. And He's ready to show that power. But He only going to show the power to those that trust in Him. And that make all the sense in the world. So, I just want to do a lesson. Let you know, Yahshua, the devil, man, he coming down with great wrath. First one feeling this wrath is the chicken. The chickens is feeling the wrath, man. He killing the chickens. Oh, before I leave off too, I almost forgot. Elder Ashawamba has some on his page too to show part why they attacking the chickens. Check this out, Yasharala. Let's go to my community. I don't know how true this is, but it might be true. Check that out. The chicken egg yolk antibodies block the binding of multiple, yeah, you see what that is, variants in the human. Wow. So I better start getting my egg yolk on. You know? That's probably why he's probably got the GMO chickens. They probably don't have that ability. Because I noticed it's a difference between a organic egg yolk and the store-bought egg yolk. It's a difference. So Esau probably don't want you eating the organic egg yolks because it keeps you healthy. So I bet that is true. And that's probably why a big reason too why he's trying to destroy all the chickens. Because the chickens done messed up his little game plan. See, people are figuring that out. And that's putting a monkey wrench in his plans. And he's like, man, what the? No, we're going to kill all the chickens. You know, then you got Gates of Hell. He probably got his little chickens going. And he going to take it out to whatever is in the chicken egg yolk. What's this say? It says the IGYS. He probably taking that out of them GMO chickens. So their eggs don't have the important nutrient that blocks that to keep you healthy. So with that being said, hey, get your chicken eggs on, Yasharala. Like get that egg yolk going. See if you can get some organic eggs. Or get your own chickens, like they said, for it to go out of style. For you can't get no chickens. You just get a couple of them. If you got a backyard, I recommend get you some chickens, man. This is like at least 2 or 3 of them. That way you got your own natural chicken eggs. Because chicken feed don't cost that much money. Chicken feed is not that expensive, at least not yet. And like, you can get certain things and make your own chicken feed, man. Chickens are not that hard to raise. They're really self-sufficient. So get you some chickens if you can, Yashua. If you have a house and a backyard, do that while you can. Because the devil's trying to get rid of the chicken egg. Probably because of that reason right there. That's big, man. It's a lot of stuff. I heard garlic is good to get rid of that. Boil you some cloves of garlic. Garlic is, I noticed garlic is good for a lot of things. Blood pressure, that's a very good herb. So get your garlic on too, Yashral. I'm probably gonna look to plant me some garlic. So that's a good one too. Garlic is a very good herb, very good for maintaining your health. So here it go, Yashral. The devil is getting rid of the food because he's trying to create the famine. So that he create, the reason for you having to get his device, the MOTB, when that rolls out. And they're getting rushed, so they got to do it quickly. So they're just burning these plants down. And you best, that ain't no coincidence. That's why I'm looking at Esau like, man, they about to catch on to you, man. You better move quickly, man, because that's very odd that them many chicken plant. Then the chicken plant burned down to the ground. Usually it's got sprinkler systems in there. They got all kind of fail safes to keep it from burning down. You got buildings that got sprinklers in it. Then I know in neighborhoods, man, you report a fire, they come quickly. I know the smoke detector going off. So I'm like, I know they got security. The big chicken plants, they got security. So it's an inside job. So this devil, he's trying to, force that. He's creating the famine. The Lord is doing it, but he's using Esau to do it. Because Esau think he's slick. He trying to snare the people, really only snaring himself. He's not going to get the hopeful elect. So with that, I hope this has been edifying. I want to say Kwame Yashar Allah, Detail Bob, and Shalom.